What is up, guys? Matt the Riff Master here. Hope you're doing awesome. So today is the final ranking. Now, if you remember in the past, we've done a couple videos. The first one I think was the Hardwired to Rank 'Em All, where we ranked the songs on Metallica's Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And then the second one we did was where we ranked the albums, I believe. Where I put the albums in order of my favourite to my least favourite kind of vibe thing. So today is the final ranking. Excuse me while I have some coffee. I've not long woke up, so I'm still waking up, and obviously coffee is the best thing for that. So guys, today is part 3, the final ranking. I'm going to be doing my top 5 favourite Metallica songs of all time. Now, this isn't my top 5 that I like now, and it will change. I've put some real thought into this, and this is my top 5 Metallica songs that I love, I've always loved, I always will love, and it will never change. Now, there is one song in here that some of you may think might not be on, that you might think might not have been on this list, or might not have made this list because it's quite new. So guys, let's fucking do it! So guys, I'm not going to put these in any order. These top 5, I like them all equally. There's no best, worst. These top 5 are just my top 5 that I love. They're always going to be the ones I love. So they're not in any particular order, but I will save the one that you may least expect till last. So guys, first one on my top 5 is going to be Enter Sandman. Now, a lot of you may think, why Enter Sandman? The song's old, it's boring. A lot of people have actually said that to me, that it's a boring song, it's old, blah blah blah. But this song, for me, holds a very special place in my heart and in my journey into the world of metal. Now, if you remember the story I told quite a while ago about my good friend Chris Lamport, who was sat dangling his legs out of his loft in his house, and he was playing that riff, and I remember hearing it, and I used to think, whoa, like that sounds amazing. And ever since I heard that, that kind of steered me off into on that path into the world of metal and guitar. And I wanted to learn guitar, I wanted to play, and then I heard the song, the whole song, and I was just amazed by it. So that song holds a very special place for me. It always will, it always has, because really, if it wasn't for that song, I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking to you guys. And I wouldn't be playing guitar, and that would just suck. So we have to give thanks and praise to that song, and to my friend Chris Lamport for showing me that song and gracing me with that noise of that riff. So yeah guys, Enter Sandman is the first one on my top 5. I love that song. Like I said, if it wasn't for that song, I wouldn't be here, and that would just be tragic. So guys, next up is this was my recent Metallica cover I did. I love this song, and that is Blackened. Now, I love Blackened, I always have. There's just been something about it that just every time I've heard it, it just punches me in the face. It's fast, it's riffy, it's chuggy. It's just a heavy, brutal, loud, big song, especially live when it's faster, and there's just something about it, something about listening to that song that just gets me so pumped and motivated. And every time I hear the riff, I either have to air guitar it, or I have to get a guitar and I have to play it. It's just an amazing song, and it's one of those songs that I've just continuously loved through the years of playing guitar and listening to Metallica. So definitely ranks up in my top 5 favourite songs of all time. I mean, the song's just genius. The riffs in it are genius. Especially that breakdown riff in the middle. That just, for me, that just gives me you know, that feeling that you just want to fucking chug. And, you know, playing that song is one of the funnest songs I've ever played. There's just something about it. It just, like I said, it just takes over. When you play the song as well, I just love it. It's awesome. It's a workout when you play it on guitar. It's an absolute workout for sure. But it's good. I love the song. It's big, it's powerful, it's loud, which is what I love in a song. Okay, so number 3 is the amazing ballady track of Fade to Black. Fade to Black. Tell you a good story about this song. A few years back, well, quite a lot of years back, I remember I was in my room, me and a couple friends, and we were jamming this song, and we were just jamming it, you know, having a good time. And then, you know, towards the end, when it starts to really build up with like, the solo, and the double bass comes in, and it all just kind of builds up together, it gets big and loud and loud and loud. I remember we were playing it, and it would just give me chills every time it would build up, even to this day. Even thinking about it now, I'm getting chills. There's just something about it. Every time I listen to it, every time I play the song, I just get completely taken over by something. You know, it's a song that I can somewhat relate to as well. So I think that adds to the feel of when I listen to it and when I play it. But just that ending part, when it builds up, there's something. Every time I've played it, I'll have to try and capture it on camera. There's just something that really takes over me, and like I'm somewhere else, and there's just something else that's, it's hard to explain. Like, I'm getting chills now just talking about it and thinking about it. I'll have to do a cover of it and capture that on camera, because there's only been a couple people who have seen it, and it's quite, in a way, it gets me quite emotional. I feel quite emotional when I get to that part. I don't know why. I think it's the relating to the song and playing it, and it just builds up, and you just get the feeling of the song and the emotion that went into that song. And it's hard to explain, guys. I'm sure you've all had it with a certain song you play or you listen to, and you relate to it, and something just takes over. It's like all the emotions and feelings that you've got at that time, if you know, they just come pouring out of the guitar. And that's why this is on my top 5 favourite songs, because I love it when a song, you can relate to a song like that, but just listening to it, you can really get all your emotions out just from listening to the song. And it helps every time I'll tell you what it's like. Every time I play the song or listen to the song, afterwards, I feel like I've been exorcised. Like, I have an exorcism has been performed on me. I feel like all the built up feelings, if I've like built up anger and emotions, just get drained out of my body, and I feel completely relaxed afterwards. It's quite a strange experience, and I'm sure a lot of you have experienced it as well. Let me know if you have. But that's definitely why that song is on my top 5, because it's just amazing what it does to me, and I want to capture that on camera for you one day. I just love it, absolutely love it. I'm waking up now, you see, talking about music and all these awesome songs and talking to you guys. Feel awake, yeah! So guys, next up is a song that is a similar feel, a similar feeling for me to Fade to Black. It gives me that feeling again when I play it and listen to it, and that is Bleeding Me. Bleeding Me is just such an epic song. It's so powerful and meaningful, and everything about the song I love. The guitar stuff, the clean verses, and the heavy like basic chords for the chorus, and then that breakdown riff. Again, that song towards the end, with a solo and everything, there's just something about it that just I relate to. It really just takes me somewhere else. And it's another song, like I've said, that when I play it, I just get completely exorcised of all demons. It just completely just takes me over and drains me of everything. And like I've said, I really want to capture this on camera for you. I'm going to do my best to get that done, so you can kind of see what I mean. I guess you won't know unless you're kind of me, or unless you know exactly what I'm talking about and you've had this feeling before. But if you haven't, it's such an amazing feeling, because they all say if you've got problems, if anything's bothering you, you have to deal with these things in a healthy way, in a good way, instead of going off the rails, self-destruction and all that. And I found that through playing guitar and music, but these songs are exactly what do it for me. If I've ever got any problems, this is the kind of thing I will play, because I know afterwards the problem may still be there, but through doing this and playing the songs that I love and songs that I can relate to, it just releases all of that anger or whatever you're feeling. And again, that's what I think makes an amazing song, when you can listen to it or you play it and it does that for you. It's not just, oh, that's a cool song. It's a lot more than that, and that's what Bleeding Me is. It's a big song, you know, another one I sort of, you know, can relate to, and it just feels so amazing every time I listen to it. And especially the S&M version, I think, is pretty fucking epic too. I mean, the orchestra definitely adds to that song, but the song in general is just an amazing song. It's always been with me. It will always be with me, and it's not one that I will. It's like I said, that's why it's in my top 5 of all time, because it's always been a song that I've loved and that I've turned to, and that I just love to play. I love to listen to, and just relax to. It's a great song, guys. So guys, this is the last one on the top 5 favourite Metallica songs of all time. Now this is the one that you may least expect to be on there, because it's quite new. But guys, I've been listening to this song like crazy lately, and there's something about it that I'm just obsessed with. I'm hooked on, and every time I hear it, it never gets old. I can listen to it thousands of times in a row and just never get bored. And that is Atlas Rise, From Hardwired to Self-Destruct. I know, it's new. How can it be your favourite one in your top 5 favourite of all time? There's just something about it that's just, I think it's the chorus. It's just so big. Every time I hear it, it gives me chills. And it's just a really, really fucking big, awesome song with some great riffs, some great vocals and lyrics and stuff. And I understand it's not been out that long, so it's kind of hard for it to kind of make it into your favourite songs of all time, you know, when you think of all the songs that they've put out in the past. But there's just something about this song that I just know, it's stuck with me now, and I just know it's going to stick with me for the rest of my life. It's like every time I hear that chorus, it just makes me want to, do you know what I mean? Every single time it happens, I'm just like, ugh. It just makes me like, ugh. I don't know if that makes any sense or what the hell that means, but every time it happens, I don't know, it's fucking crazy. Let me know if you've ever had that with a song. You hear a certain part of a song and it makes you just, what the fuck does that mean? But yeah, guys, Atlas Rise from Hardwired. I love the song. It's up there. It's made it. It is one of my favourite songs of all time of Metallica. I know, slap me, call me crazy if you want to, but I don't care. I love the song. It's fucking amazing. It's one of my favourites on the Hardwired album now. Well, it was before, but now it's just like bumped it up to the top. So there you go, guys. That's my top 5 favourite Metallica songs of all time. Not just for now, not just for the next few days until I hear more and like more, but these 5 songs will be my favourite for the rest of my life. I guarantee it. Just because, for what they do, they give me a really, like, they give me a feeling. So guys, you know what to do. Now it's your turn. List it below, your top 5 Metallica songs of all time. I know it's going to be hard. I like them all, or it will change. But really, sit down, grab yourself a beverage, get a slice of cake, some pizza, popcorn, anything like that. Sit down, contemplate, be alone with your thoughts and really think about it. Think all the years you've listened to Metallica, all the songs you've listened to, and really pick out the ones that really stick out to you, the ones that really mean something to you. Whether it's just a fucking cool song, or whether it's something that really, you know, it's here or there. You know, give it some thought. It's not going to be easy, guys, but it'd be really cool if you could let me know your top 5. And yeah, give it some thought, guys. Give it a lot of thought. I did. I mean, I was up till like 3, 4 in the morning thinking about it, so that's probably why I didn't wake up too late. But I think I got it. Yeah, so guys, give it some thought. Stay up late, don't sleep until you've given me this list. I'm joking, you can sleep, you gotta sleep. It's bad if you don't sleep. So guys, I hope you're all doing awesome. This was fun. I'm gonna go play some guitar now, and like I said, I will try my hardest to cover these songs, Fade to Black and Bleed in Me, very soon, because I want to capture, it'll be one or the other or both, because I want to capture what happens to me in that song, because I think you'll see it, because people that have watched me play these songs have kind of like jaw dropped afterwards, because there's something that just takes over. And even myself, when I play, I don't really know what's happening. I just sort of come round at the end and I'm like all sweaty and a bit, I don't know, you know, it's weird. It's like I'm not aware of what's happening. I just get completely lost in the music, and that's just amazing. That's why I love music. That's why I love Metallica, no matter how many bad decisions that they have made or will make in the future. That's why I love Metallica. I still love Metallica. I'll always love Metallica, because if it wasn't for Metallica, I've said Metallica a lot, it's starting to sound like not a word now, Metallica. Anyway, I'm babbling. We love Metallica, they do great things. So guys, yeah, give it some thought, let me know your top 5 favourite songs of all time. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, let me know your thoughts on my list. Let me know if you get that feeling when you play, that would be awesome. And if you're new, come on, subscribe. You know, hang out, we're all just music fans, musicians, hanging out, enjoying life, having a good time, and this is the place to do it, because we do what the fuck we want, when the fuck we want, and nobody can tell us otherwise. So subscribe. So as always guys, rock out, be awesome, and I will see you very, very soon. I love you all, you will rock. See ya!